Good morning, everyone. Welcome to What's Up Wednesday. My name is Erin, and today we're going to be going over blogging and plogging. So I'm going to show you how to set up your blogs, how to do the property-specific blogs, which we call plogging in our platform. So we're going to walk you through that today, really showing you how the blogging platform can really stand out and help you get more exposure for not only your properties, but also for any custom blogs that you want to write about. So that's going to be our topic today. A couple of things Emily's been working on. She's a complete rock star, but she's doing some additions to the personal website templates, so we'll have those available. I'll definitely share those with you guys when that does become available. Next week, we're going to be going over setting up your property automations. I'm going to walk you through how to go through and set up your automation. If you need help or want to know what the topics are for What's Up Wednesday, just a reminder, you'll see on your dashboard every Wednesday, there's going to be a little What's Up Wednesday tile. It will tell you exactly what the topic's going to be. If you want to share this register with webinar or register for webinar with anybody, you can definitely click on that and share that link with anybody you choose. And then if you happen to miss the What's Up Wednesdays, you can always click on this little Missed It option here in the top right. When you click on that Missed It option, what it's going to do is take you to our YouTube channel. So then you can see all of the different videos that we have, any past What's Up Wednesdays. So be sure to subscribe to that YouTube channel. You should see when you view the YouTube channel, there's a little red subscribe button. Click on that and subscribe to the channel. And the reason why I say that is because when a new video gets uploaded, we actually send you a notification, or I should say YouTube sends you a notification that there's been a new video uploaded. So that's giving you more of an idea of what we're focusing on each week and just giving you some more information. So definitely keep track of that. You can easily click on that subscribe button and become a subscriber to the channel fairly easy. So we have that. Another announcement too, so we've actually joined Twitter. I know we're a little behind the times, but actually our social media expert, Christina, who works here, she does all of our social media postings. One of the cool things, if you're sharing your properties on Twitter, be sure to hashtag agent marketing so that way we see it, and we're always constantly going in and resharing your properties or any posts. So just make sure to hashtag agent marketing or tag agent marketing in it. And then that way when we see it, we'll go ahead and share it for you and repost. And that way you're getting more exposure through social media as well. So if you happen to be on Twitter, just make sure you follow us on Twitter and then make sure that you're posting, and then we'll go through and repost for you as well. So just helping you get a little more exposure. Christina, like I had mentioned, she's our social media expert. She's doing some really good posts, which also, if you want to, you can follow us on Facebook, and she'll always be posting some new stuff, telling you what the topic is this week, putting some funny little memes on here and stuff like that to just keep you in the loop with everything we're doing here at Agent Marketing. So I've had a few of you email me and ask how you can stay in the loop with what we're doing and stuff like that. So Facebook is definitely going to be one of those tools. Instagram, now Twitter. Make sure you are always on What's Up Wednesday too. So those are all ways to learn more about what we're doing. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started on our topic today. I'm going to go ahead and just log in as my agent here. So what I wanted to focus today on was blogging and plogging. Now with the blogging and plogging platform, we have some cool little features that you're able to utilize within our system. The great thing is we have a full blogging platform to where you can create a blog about anything you want to. And then we also have a platform called Plogging, which is property blogging, so property-specific blogging. So I'm going to walk you through how to create both. We'll show you some different tools and different things that you can use along the way. So if you have any questions, just write them in on the chat box, and then I'll go through them at the very end. Now let's start with the property-specific blogs. So to get started with those, and loan officers and brokers, this is a great thing to share with your agents. The reason being is because this is something that they can do to help get more exposure for their properties. So if you have agents who are looking to get some more exposure for their listings or kind of want to get some more information out there, the blogging feature, the plogging feature, those are always going to be some good tools to go ahead and do so. So let's start with the property-specific blogs. So we're going to go ahead and go to the property tab here over to the left-hand side. When you click on properties, then you'll have your list of properties that pop up here in this section. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to this little link icon. You'll see it's the middle icon for all of your properties. You have these three little grayed out icons here. We're going to click on the middle one, which is going to be your property specific links. I'm going to scroll down to the very bottom and you'll see a section here. It says post your plug. So with the plogging feature, again, this is going to be a property specific website or blog. So we call it plogging. So you can use these to post more on the properties. So layout one is going to be more of a color option. You'll see here it's going to default to the colors that you have for your property website. So you can go through and import more information in here if you want to put in keywords. That's also something you can do. Keywording is really important for your blogs because the more keywords in here, the better SEO value you're going to get. So you can go ahead and write in keywords. Example for keywords, think about what consumers would type into Google to find your blog. So if you have a 4-bedroom home for sale in Laguna Beach, you want this to be some of your keyword phrases. So you're going to continuously write this throughout your blog. And then there's options to even go through and you can click on this little bold option. You can bold it. You have your little keyword counter over here as well. So this is going to be layout one for the property specific blogs or plugs. And then you have layout two. With layout two, this is going to be pretty similar, but it's going to have your main photo of your property. It's going to be in these default colors here, so you'll see the default information. And then from here, it's going to have a little description. We've gone through and done a little bit of keywording for you. It will default with the property specific map on here, so it will give the location, and then it's going to have all of your agent information on here as well. So with these are kind of set up to where you can go through and you can create the blog. We've given you kind of a starting point. But what I recommend doing for these property specific blogs is going in and really keywording, putting the bedrooms, the bath, any highlights of things in Laguna Beach, homes for sale in Laguna Beach. I mean, stuff like that are always really important. You can always write unique content here at the top as well. So if you want to write a little snippet about Laguna Beach and the location of the home and some info about the home, you can always do that at the top. Or you can even go down here and you can click in this information and write it down here. It's up to you. So all of this is going to be one thing that you have created. If you want to create this and you want this to be done and ready to rock and roll, all you have to do is click save. When you click save, then it's going to put it in draft mode for you. So if you're ready to make this property live, then what you can do here is you can click on publish. When you click on publish, what it's going to do is it's going to give you an activation date. So if you have the property added in, but it's not quite ready to go and you want to have the blog created, you can actually choose a date of when this property goes live on the blog. So if I want to go like October 1st, that this is when I want to make that blog ready to go, I can choose October 1st and use this date. So now on October 1st, this blog will go live. So it gives you a lot of flexibility as to when you make it live. And then when you click on here, you'll see it's got the information. So it will have my title on here. I've got the social media outlets. So if I want to click there, I can. It's going to have all of the agent information, your featured listings, and then it's going to have all the property details on here of which you've gone through and you've created. So these are really, really nice looking blogs. It really gives you the option to go through and customize these as much as you choose. You have a lot of flexibility for that. You can always go back in, and if you want to edit the blog too, you can click on the edit option and it takes you back into where you can go through and customize it and change it up. So now I want to show you how to create a custom blog. So if you want to do something a little more custom and something a little more to your liking, you can do that. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and click on the personal tab, and then we're going to go down to blogging. So when you click on blogging, this takes you to your actual blogs of all the different blogs that you have within the system. So you'll see here, all of these different ones have been in here. So if I want to, I'm just going to go and clean these up a little bit and delete this out of here. So that way we have these here. Perfect. So you have all of your different blogs in here. The cool thing is you can create as many blogs as you want as well. Let's see. Can you guys hear me okay? A couple of you said that you guys can't hear me. Can you guys hear me okay? Okay, perfect. Javier, I'm not sure what happened. Everybody else says they can hear me. Can you hear me okay now, Javier? Okay, perfect. So now the different things that you can do with this. So to start from scratch and do a fresh blog, what you can do is you can click on the Add New button here. When you click on Add New, what it's going to do is it's going to allow you to create a blog from scratch. So I'm going to walk you through all the different options and things you have here. So now with this is going to be your title. So if I want to create a title, what I can do is I can do any type of title. So I've created one earlier. It was the 12 things to do before fall arrives. And then I can write some keywords in here. So this would be some of my keywords that I want to make sure I'm using throughout my blog. You can choose to do the blog ID. It's always going to default to this. Your blog ID is always going to be your agent blog or whatever you have your name on here. The status, you can choose to do draft, publish, or blocked. Blocked means that nobody can view it whatsoever. Draft mode means that you can view it and you can customize it and change it. And publish just means that it's an actual live blog. So I'm going to leave this one in draft mode here. The cool thing with this is you can choose to do a featured image. So if you want to do an image that, like with this, if I wanted to Google like fall images or go to iStock and purchase an image, you can do that. There's a website I like. Let me see if I can find it here. There's one that I absolutely love. It's called Unsplash, and you can get images from this website. I'm going to post it into the What's Up Wednesday chat box right now. It's called Unsplash, and I actually love this website because you can get some really cool custom images. So, and they are free images. So if I wanted to do fall, I'm going to choose fall, and then it's going to give me some fall images. So the cool thing is I can download this image if I want to, and then from here I can go ahead and upload it onto my blog. So I'm just going to use this one. I'm going to download it free. So it takes just a second to get that image downloaded. So again, if you're looking for some free images, you can go to Unsplash. I love, love, love this website. All those images that you guys see on the What's Up Wednesday tile, that's where I get those images from, and I absolutely love them. So now if I want to, I can go to my featured images and I can do select image. We have some static ones here that you can choose to use. So if you like any of these images, you can choose to use these. So if you like, maybe you want to do a blog, if we wanted to do nature, we're going to do more of a fall blog. So we can just say fall, we can use these cherry blossoms here. So this would be my actual featured image on here. You can always click to do remove image if you want. So that gives you an option if you want to use a custom one. I'm actually going to upload my custom one here. So I'm going to go to the file locker. You'll see it says use custom image. And when you do the file locker, we provide you with a file locker to where you can upload your images. So if you want to upload your own photos and use these as an option, you can definitely do so. I'm going to choose my image here. And then from here, what it's going to do is it's going to give me this URL. So I'm going to take this URL here, this agentmarketing.com. I'm going to copy this URL here because I want this to be for my blog post. So now if I go in here and I say paste an image link, then when this post is going to add in that featured image for me. So I have that on there. The other thing you can do too is you can set categories. So if you want to set, like if you have any marketing analysis or tips and tricks, local news, tech, or the opinion, you can choose to do that. So this is going to be a tips and tricks option. So I'm going to do the 12 fall options. So you can choose to do that, categorize them. You don't have to. That's something you can choose to do if you want, but you don't have to do that. And then you'll see that there's this little option down here for some more information. It says provide a 200 character summary here. Otherwise, the first 280 characters of your blog posts will be used instead. So this is going to be something that you can choose to do if you want to add in like a little summary. Within 200 characters, you definitely want to make sure you add that in here. This is optional, so if you don't use that, again, this is going to be the first 280 characters of your blog post. But if you want it to be something a little bit different, you can choose to do that. So now what I can do here is if I want to start adding in images and text and all of that, what I can do, if I wanted to do an option for the body of my post, like maybe I want to add in that fall image that I did, what I can do is I can take that URL that I created, my Unsplash, and then I can choose to do the width and the height. So I'm going to make this like 700, we'll say by 300. So we're going to make it a little bit smaller. I can choose to do okay, and now that image has been added in. All of these little options here are different ways that you can add things in. If you click here on this little image option, that's where I went to do that URL. You can't just upload photos into the blog. You'd have to upload them into your file locker first. And again, you can click here on this little file locker button over under custom image to get that. And then it's going to prompt you to add in that URL. So you just make sure that you add in the URL from the file locker. You can adjust the size. You can add in a border if you want to. You can move it around. So if you want it to be a little bit different on there, you can definitely go through and do so. We give you some options for the font and the different text. So if you want to choose your styles, if you want to choose your heading type or the paragraph format, you can do that. We give you the font options, sizing. You can choose to do the different sizes. And then you can even do the background colors and your text color if you want to. Now, the cool thing is if you wanted to add in a video, you also have that as an option as well. So I'm just going to use an example here so I can show you how to do the videos. Now, if you have a Vimeo video or if you use YouTube videos, that's something you can choose to use. When you go to view the actual video on YouTube, there's going to be this little share option. So when you click share, you'll see that it provides you with an embed code now at this point. So when I want to embed this video, I want to put this on my blog through Agent Marketing. So I want to get this embed code. So when I click on embed video, I'm going to highlight this and I'm going to click copy. I'm going to go back into my Agent Marketing account to my blogs. I'm going to get out of the file locker here. I'm going to go back into my blog. So now I have my blank canvas here for my blog. I want to add this video into Agent Marketing into my blog. So now that I have that embed code, what I can do is I can click on this little source option. When you click source, from there you're going to paste in your code. So you'll see you have that iframe link, and then you're going to hit source one more time. So now you'll see that that YouTube video has been added in. You can do this for Vimeo videos, YouTube videos, any videos that you have an embed code for, you can embed them into your blog. So now if I save this, I just want to show you what this looks like here. So if I have this, you'll see it's got my featured image on here. And then if I view the blog here, you'll now see that I have that YouTube video on here. So it's a little time consuming with the steps that you have to take to do it. But as soon as you have that embed code, then you'll be able to get that going and have that added in here right away. And then you'll see that your featured image would be on here and you have all of this information on here. So this is a good little tool to be able to use. You can write blogs about anything and everything that you want to write about. So you'll see here, there's one that I went through and I added in some custom information. It says the 12 things to do before fall arrives. And then I went through and I wrote some exterior prep and then have all of this. I have a couple photos added in there, and then you can go through and you can write some more stuff, add in photos throughout, and then go through and put that on here. So the great thing is with the blogs is you can write about anything and everything. If you need some suggestions, you can always Google ideas for real estate blogs, or Zillow always has some good things on their blog. So I always just kind of jump on Zillow to get some ideas for the blogs. But you can go through and you can write blogs about anything and everything. You can write as many as you want. So get in here, write some blogs. One last thing I wanted to show you, the cool thing with our blogging platform is anytime that you activate a blog, we put it here on our blog roll within Agent Marketing. So if you go over to your dashboard tab here, over to the left-hand side, you'll click dashboard, and then you're going to go up to your blog roll. So when you click on blog roll, anybody who adds a blog into this page will automatically populate on here. So you can always go through here too to get some ideas on different ways and things that you can write about. And then once you make yours live, yours will publish on here as well. So this is a way to get more exposure. You can get some ideas and, you know, really just kind of use this to your advantage to not only get more exposure for properties, but also to get more exposure for, you know, writing stuff about now is the time to buy, or 5 tips for buying a home, really writing blogs about anything and everything you want. So sky's the limit with those blogs and what you decide to write. I'm going to go ahead and open it up for questions now. So let me pull this up here. Let's see. Can the picture be changed? Say you want to show a feature of a home in lieu of the front photo. So yes, you can go through if you want to change out the photo for the property specific blogs. Let me go back to that section here. Sorry, let me just pull up that blog here. So if you want to go through and customize the photo, if you click on edit and pull up the blog option, when you click on the photo, you can click on that image option and you can actually upload a different image in here. So if you wanted to get rid of that photo and put something else in there, you can choose to go ahead and upload a new image, but just make sure you add it into your file locker first so you can get that URL. If you don't want to add it into your file locker, I know there's websites out there that allow you to get the link too, so you can use that as an option. Let's see. Is there a reason the blog posts don't show nice pictures on Facebook like the property websites? I would try, if you want to, what I would try doing is making sure you have the featured image. Once you have the featured image in there, it should populate on Facebook for you. We just don't have an exact image to pull from. So with this featured image, I believe that one shows on social media for you. Let's see. Can you add a comment section for visitors to comment? Yes, so that actually automatically populates on there for you. Let me go back to the blog so you can take a look here. Oops, wrong section. So if you go to the blogs and you actually view it, let me go to, I think these are all in draft mode, but here, when we go to view it, down at the bottom, there is the comment section. So people can write comments and you actually get notifications when they create the blog. So you can see that and get that information on there. How to add featured listings for a blog, that actually gets done automatically for you. So you don't have to worry about doing that. Charlotte, that will go through and do that for you automatically. We'll populate this information on here on your blogs for you automatically without you having to do that. Can an LO blog, or is this for our real estate partners? Yes, anybody who's using our platform has access to the blogging platform. So you can choose to write blogs. Loan officers, this is especially good for you guys as well. This is a great feature for you guys to be able to get yourself out there, writing about FHA or any type of loan scenarios that you want to share about, any loan information. I mean, sky's the limit with what you can write about. I've seen people do first-time buyer workshops through blogs. I mean, you can do all sorts of types of stuff like that. Like you'll see this guy here, he wrote FHA or VA mortgage and reasons why you won't qualify. So you can write blogs about anything and everything you want to. Anyone who's using our system can go through and write blogs too. So that's something you can choose to do. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions? So next week, again, if you guys, there was somebody asking what the topic was going to be for next week. So if you go to that blog or the What's Up Wednesday post on your dashboard, you'll be able to see exactly what the topic is. So next week, I'm going to show you how to set up the property automation and really show you how the automation helps with the listings and getting those on your agent marketing account. So loan officers, brokers, this is a good one for your agents to attend because then they can see how simple it is to get their properties added into the system. All right, guys. Let's see. Sorry, I'm going to answer one more question here. How does the public find these blogs? Is it done by using the sharing? You can definitely share it. I recommend going through and share it. But what we do is once it's live, we make it to where Google can go through and scrape the system to get those blogs and put them on onto Google and the different search engines. So I think they call it crawling. They go through and they crawl and find all the new information. Make sure if you are writing blogs too, you're not using duplicate content. So make sure you're going through and you're kind of customizing some of the information on there as well. Perfect. So that's all I have today. If you guys have any questions, feel free to call into our support team. If you need help getting these blog posts written and published and all of that, the support team is available. They can answer any questions you may have. So they're available right now. You can call the support number here at the top. There's also this little chat feature here. So if you're interested in doing the chat instead of calling in, you just click on this button and you'll be able to start the chat with our support team. Also, we do have an option for advanced training. So if you need some more help or want to get more information on certain topics, definitely be sure to sign up for the advanced training as well. All right, guys, thank you guys so much. I appreciate each one of you. We will see you next week for What's Up Wednesday. We're already entering into October. I cannot believe it's already October. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your September, and we'll see you next week. Thanks, guys.